We return at last to the land of the hunter. We've had an absence for a couple of weeks. Welcome back, everyone. As we just covered, it is around 8 p.m. in the evening. It was a hot day. There is currently a light northerly wind. There is no rainfall. Varin is suffering from the curse of mummy rot, and all three of us are suffering from some form of a curse that draws out dangerous elementals whenever we're around a combination of stone, air, and water. A little while ago, we saw that there was a grove of trees, Varin having detected. Let me remember. Varin detected Fae, Fiend, and is that it? No, Fae, Fiend, and Elemental. Adran used Potion of Clairvoyance to see what was ahead, so to speak. You saw a bunch of gnolls and a bunch of hyenas partying around a recently slain Etten. The hyenas that ate the flesh of the Etten became new gnolls. As part of your vision, you happen to see that there was a young girl in the trees among them, defenseless, terrified, and hiding, or at least attempting to hide. We then took action because we found that reprehensible. That and the fact that they're gnolls. I feel like that's a given. We were able to lay some groundwork before going in, and as a quick refresher, Adran, you are out of spell slots, you are out of action surge, you have second wind remaining. This means you cannot conjure the blade for your sanguine nonetheless.
No.
And the only melee weapon you have is your short sword that took, I believe, that currently has a -2 to its attack and damage rolls thanks to doing battle with a black pudding.
Yeah.
I feel like that is unfortunate.
It is, and I think I'm going to be swapping out my sword and using my dagger instead.
Might not be a bad idea. So let's see, get on the right map here. Also, Thía, as a quick note, here we go. I gotta zoom out here. So you are a goodly distance. You feel fairly safe and secure. You're in the darkness, so you cannot be seen. Our enemies are still, for the moment, in an area of light, which means you basically have free advantage. You don't even need to hide, because they cannot see you, but you can see them. However, once they leave the light of their torches, and they are completely in darkness, you won't be able to gain advantage or disadvantage. Okay?
Okie dokie.
Alright. So that should be something to be kept in mind. I did notice that I beg pardon, I had forgotten that, and so I wasn't, have a giant note to myself on my screen that we have advantage while we are unseen, and we can see the targets. Alright, so let's get the initiative tracker up. Thea, I'm going to disappear your token for just a second. Come on. Oops. There we go. We are at top of the order. Round 3. Thea, you are up first.
Okay, well, she has really good range, so we might as well shoot something. Let's see, what targets are available? This one looks like it's kind of close compared to this. This one right here.
Ah. That does look like a good option.
So I'll go ahead and shoot them.
Okay, dokie. Go for the shot. And a critical hit right off the bat. And We did do off. I believe it was off screen last time we played. You are officially level 9.
Mm-hmm.
Which means your sneak attack is going to do a ridiculous amount of damage. Where is your sneak attack? There it is. So your sneak attack is now plus 30 for its brutal critical.
So that...
I regret this decision. So 30 and 16 and 20. 66 points of damage if you hit, which with the natural 20. Yeah, that hits. So that gnoll is fully healthy, and the arrow rips into his throat and removes a goodly portion of his spine out the other end. You killed him in 1.
Well, you know. Gotta start out strong, right?
That's
okay.
a good way to start out strong, and that is a new definition to hole in 1.
And then I'll probably...
And then after that, the game wasn't that
just a second, I gotta get myself so that I can see a bit better. I think I'm gonna... We're in difficult terrain, right?
Currently, yes.
Okay.
And 8, yeah, go ahead.
So I'll go ahead and move, so it's 30.
Adrian, if you didn't already have an inspiration point, you would have gotten one for quoting The Hobbit.
And then she'll end her turn by stealthing.
Fair enough. Okay. Before we continue, Adrian, you are on the border, so you're currently in difficult terrain, and then that pale circle ahead with the yellow trail, that is where the border of plant growth, where 1 foot of movement costs 4 feet. The yellow trail represents an area that Varin left normal. So if you're on the yellow trail, treat it as normal difficult terrain.
Got it.
Okay? If you step off the trail, then you're going to be really slow. Alright. Adrian, it is now your turn.
Alright, so I moved up, 20 feet, then 30, and 40 feet. And you know what?
Okay.
I'm actually going to take my action and put away my shield and pull out my longbow. And
I assume you're dropping your short sword to do that.
Yep. Sheathing my dagger, basically.
You had your short sword out earlier. Pardon me. So you're going to drop that. Your action, put away your shield. Ow. And then interaction. Action shield. Interaction longbow. Got it. Okay.
Yeah, and that's going to be the end of my turn.
With your new cool armor, that means you are at, let's see, armor class, put away your shield.
I think I'm down to a 21 or 20.
Should be 20. Why is it at 21? Shield's off. Interesting. I'm not sure why it's at 21. Should be at 20. Hang on 1 second.
Oh, because I'm at a level 26 when I have my shield on.
Alright, sorry about that. What?
When I have my shield up, I'm at a level 26. And then I take my shield off, I'm at a level 21. I can't remember what I did, but I ended up boosting up my armor class to get me to a level 21.
Huh. I don't remember what you did either.
I thought it was like I thought it was like new armor that I picked up.
Yeah, you have new armor, but it should have gotten your armor class to 20 instead of 21. We'll continue playing with that anyways, and I'll just double check and see if I messed something up somewhere. Alright.
Let's see, the plate of armor is +3.
Yep, +3, and you got, let's see, 10 plus dexterity modifier, 15. It's plate armor, so that makes it 18 plus 3. Yeah, 21. Okay, my bad. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Alright, so you've moved, dropped, interaction, action. Anything else for you, sir?
Nope, that'll do for me.
And as one further side note, you are currently suffering 1 level of exhaustion from having eaten a marble pearl.
Yeah, I know. I'm also
All right.
exhausted here too.
Yeah, fair. Alright, top of the order. Sorry, not top of the order. Who's up next?
The gnoll.
The gnolls are up next. Yes, but which of them? Because there's quite a few. There he is. So he, unaware that his companion has just perished, is going to move here. That is going to be difficult terrain. So 10, 20, 20, and then 25, 25, 30, and then he's going to dash. 5, 10, 20, 30. Okay, so he is now in an area of darkness, which means Thea, he is at least one gnoll is no longer visible to you. Ooh, excuse me. That did not taste pleasant. Then this gnoll. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's as far as he can go. Then he's going to dash. So that becomes 10, 20, 30. Alright. It is now my turn. I'm going to move up behind you, Adran.
Alright.
You hear me whisper, and then I'm going to shove something into your empty hand. Because you have your longbow in one hand, I'm going to shove something into your other hand.
Yeah.
A dose of Silvataf. Takes 1 action to eat, and it immediately regains you a spent first level spell slot.
Oh, thank you.
It was the last one I had.
Wow.
So it takes an action to eat, but once you eat it, you get 1 spell slot back.
Well, thank you.
So that's my interaction, was to give that to you, or draw it out to give it to you. So 20, 30. I'm going to use my action to dash. Wait, no, 30, 35, because I'm a wood elf. I'm smart. And I don't have long strider on me. Alright, now I'm going to use my action to dash. And I'm just going to slip away into the dark, leaving a quick whisper of, "You're welcome." Alright, next gnoll. 10, 20, 30. Dashing. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And that's as far as he can go. This guy is not on a safe route, so 20 feet to move that 1 square. And then he moves onto the trail. That's his full movement right there. Then he's going to dash 5, 10, 15, 20. 20, 30. Cutting ahead of the, well, you can't see it. You do hear some gnolls bickering and yapping and some flesh tearing, as they apparently bicker for who's supposed to be in what rank. Gnolls. 10, 20, 30, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's as far as he can go. No, 20, excuse me. 20, 30, there we go. Then dashing. 20, 25, 30. Adran, following Thea's rather shockingly impressive shot, the gnoll that was behind the one she just killed apparently is curious about what lies in that direction and might have moved onto the trail you're currently on.
Well, he's gonna have a very, very shallow exit.
This guy's just going to go here 20 and then dash 40, 45. That's as far as he can go. 20, 40, 60. Where's this guy? There he is. 20, no. 10. 30. 35, and that's as far as he can. No, that's not as far as he can go. 35 with a dash. 45. 50. 55. 60. There we go. Goodness, there's quite a few gnolls. 20. 40. 50. No. 60. There we go. $10, 30, 50. It's fun juggling this whole, plant growth, difficult terrain, normal terrain.
Yep.
20, 40, 60. 20, 40, 60. 10, 30, 35, 45, 50, 55, 60, 10, 20, 30, and cannot get anywhere even if he dashed. Alright, top of the order. Thea, it's back to you. These
Okie
gnolls are
dokie.
struggling to get out of this plant growth area.
Well, since it worked so smashingly before, we'll go ahead and attack another one. I'll attack this one right here.
Sounds like a plan. Go
Come
for the
on,
attack.
get another crit.
Fingers crossed. You got this. Well, that's not a crit, but it is certainly going to hit for 18 piercing damage. It's not a killing blow.
That's fine. And then I'll go ahead and move a bit. Well, actually, I think I'll stealth and then move. So there's that.
Ooh.
Okay.
10. Okay. Oh, I can move a little bit more. There we go.
Yeah, because you have Long Strider on yourself as well.
Yep. Okay.
Cool. Excellent move. So far, you're the only one laying on some damage.
Well,
Adran.
you guys will get
Huh?
there eventually.
Adran, you have a Silitaff in one hand and a longbow in the other.
Well, I think my action is going to be to take the Silitaff, so I
Fair
can give
enough.
myself a. It's a level
First level
1
spell
spell slot, right?
Level 1 spell slot, yep.
Alright. And that will end my turn, apparently.
You can move,
Yeah.
if you wish.
10, 15.
You also have your interaction, so you could put away your longbow, and then your bonus action summon your the hilt of your sanguine nonetheless.
I could.
If that's what you choose to do.
I still want to keep my longbow.
Okay, you're gonna keep that out?
Yep.
Excellent. Alrighty. This gnoll. And 20, 25, 30, dashing, 30, 35, 40, no, 5, 10, make it easy on myself, 15, 25, and that's as far as he can go. And then the one right behind him, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, dashing, 40, 50, 60. Alrighty. Move my screen over here. Alright. Varin's turn. Gonna move up here. And I'm going to take something out of my pack, use my action to light it, and drop a torch. Thía, there are suddenly gnolls visible to you. Might be handy. That was as far as I can move. So I am very well highlighted. Yay!
Well, at least they don't get the drop on us, yeah?
Yeah. If nothing else, it just means you have more targets that you can shoot at. Right before they head into a danger walking zone, one might call it. Alright, so that's the end of my turn. 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and that's as far as you can go. 10, 20, 30, 5, 10, 15. That's as far as 50. Yeah, that's as far as you can go because they're all kind of in a line now. 10, 20, 30, dashing. 10, 20, 25, 30. 5, 15, 25, 30. I gotta zoom in. 10, 20, 30. There should now be just coming to your visual range there, Adran, on the far edge of your perception. One of the gnolls. He doesn't look very happy. Or maybe he is happy. I mean, he is laughing and giggling rather madly.
Well, he's not going to be happy for too long.
Fair. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 60. Now these two big gnolls here in the back of the pack. Ten, 30, 35, 40, 45. Yep, that's as far as you can go. 35, 45, 55. 10, 20, 30. That's dashing. Where are you? There you are. 5, 10, 20, 30, 35, 45, 55. That's as far as you can go. Oh, there he is. 20, 30, 10, 20, 30. 10. No, it's not 10. Back. 20. 25. 30. 20. 25. 30. All is dashing, and this is as far as they've gotten. 5, 15, 25, 35, 45. Okay, that's as far as he can go. And the straggler. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 35, 45. That's as far as it can go. Alright, back to top of the round. Thea, you're up next.
Huh. Options. But only one that I think is visible.
Let me check your field of view.
So I think,
the only ones you can technically see are the ones in the torchlight over here.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. So I guess I'll attack that one.
Fair enough. 17 against a gnoll wearing no armor, you note, and 24 damage. Where does this arrow hit that it kills him in the first shot?
It goes in one ear and out the other.
Like just as he's turning his head to look at me like, look, fresh meat, and all of a sudden the arrow goes through both ears. Nice. Anything else for you?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he didn't hear that coming.
Or at
But
least he's not hearing anything else.
Not ever. Whoa!
So,
Nat
stealth
20 stealth check.
Stealth and...
So for me, I'd be like, wait a second, where'd that arrow come from? Wink,
For crying
wink.
out loud, you didn't hear that coming.
Yeah, so I believe that's my turn.
Fair enough. Alright, Adran. You're up, sir.
Okay, so I was looking over my page and looking at what I can do, and I realized I haven't done this in a while. But use my war magic, which is using a cantrip, and then as a bonus action, doing one weapon attack. Can I do that with a bow?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
So-
you already ate the Silva Tap.
I know. But I'm not planning on using my sword just yet. Or
Oh, you've
just
got
yet.
your longbow in hand.
I do have my longbow in hand.
So yeah, you can use your action to make a cantrip attack,
Alright.
and then your bonus action, longbow attack.
So I'm going to be doing it to the gnoll that's right in front here.
Actually, I think it's just if you use a cantrip, it doesn't even have to be a cantrip attack. Yeah, when you cast a cantrip.
Yeah.
So you could even, you could use it to conjure up dancing lights, place them at certain points along the trail, and give yourself advantage for a few shots.
You know, I never even thought about that.
Just an option. Alright, what would you like to do, sir?
Okay, I want to use Firebolt on that gnoll that's right in front of me.
You note that this must be one of those gnolls that came out of the hyena skin because it's not wearing any armor.
Yep. I wanted to take a little advantage and let him know I'm a little fried.
He can, however, see you, so there's no advantage on this shot unless you use your inspiration point.
I'm just gonna go straight for it.
Go for it.
I pretty much line up my bow and arrow, look right at him and say, oh hey, I'm gonna do this first, and it just comes right off of my fingertips.
Go for the attack.
Here we go.
Yeah, that'll hit. In a flash of fire and pain, half his face is burnt to a crisp.
Sizzling.
Effective. Alright.
Didn't see
that's
this.
your...
Oh, okay. Okay, now I'm going to use my longbow. And I need to remember to take away one of my arrows.
Yes, you do.
And there we go.
A 16 is going to... actually, I beg your pardon. Are you attacking the same target?
Oh yeah, same target.
Okay, thank you for letting me know. The 16 is definitely going to hit for 13 damage. Where does your arrow hit that it kills him?
It hits him right in the middle of the head.
Ouch. And then he drops to the ground. Alright, sir. You can also move if you wish.
That was one flaming kebab.
Barbecue.
Let's see. 10, 20, 30, 40.
Fair enough.
Excuse me.
Alright.
Excuse me again.
Indeed. Anything else for you, sir?
I couldn't get to my mute button in time.
No worries.
No, that's all I can do.
Alright. In which case, it is now the gnoll's turn. I gotta check something. So he's going to move up. That's 10 feet of movement. And he is going to toss a javelin at Varin. Getting a nat 20 to hit.
Seriously, what's up with you and Chris? Working against you, that is.
Apparently I'm getting lucky on those, so I'm going to use my reaction and my gloves of missile snaring to reduce that damage. By 9 points, exactly the damage. Wow. You see the javelin coming right at my chest, and I just kind of lazily reach up and catch it with the tip of the javelin touching my brand new armor.
Nice catch.
Close
a
call.
little bit closer than I would have wanted, admittedly.
Close for comfort.
All things considered. Alright, so you move 10 feet, 20, 30, and he cannot dash. Alright. Oh, look. As I drop the javelin at my feet, it's my turn. What can I see? Yeah, I am going to run almost directly south. In fact, directly south. Skirting the edges of plant growth, because I don't want to touch that. I've seen what it does. And he is just visible on the edge of my perception. Can he see me? Technically, I'm gonna go with... Goodness, hard to tell actually. I gotta zoom in. No, he can't. No, okay, he can still see me, but only barely. So my shots are gonna be at normal.
Just only barely.
Just only barely. Alright. Longbow, don't fail me now. A nat 1
Wow.
is gonna miss. But the 27 is gonna hit for 6 damage. And he's wounded. Wahaha.
You can do the Colossus Slayer on that one, can't you?
Nope, he was not wounded before.
Ah.
Excuse me. Alright, so that was my movement, my shooting, and next. Let's see. 10, 20, 30, dashing, 35, 40, 45, 55. And that is as far as he can go. I have to move my screen over, so I'm trying to get it to where everyone is visible, basically. Oh, well that didn't help me. If I zoom in just one iota, then I can't see Thea at all on my screen.
Okay.
It's a big map.
I just assumed she's behind me, so.
Fair. 20, 30, dashing 40, 45, 50, 55. That's as far as he can go.
Like practically all the gnolls and all the hyenas are left the campsite.
Yeah. Well, there's no hyenas left anymore, by the way.
Oh.
Alright, the gnoll behind the one you just shot, Adran, is going to give chase. Shockingly.
Sure,
10,
come on.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60. He should be just coming into your visual range.
Yep. Perfect.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 10, 20, 30. So this is as far as he can go.
Okay, now this character right now, which one is this one?
Hold on 1 second. 10,
Okay.
20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Okay. Alright, what was your question, sir?
The image that I'm looking at looks a little bit like a grasshopper. So, what exactly is this character?
Can you send me a ping?
A ping?
Yeah, where you pull down the button to get that expanding ring.
Oh, well, actually, I'm kind of looking in the dark right now. I can't see it.
Oh. Can you give me an idea of where it
character
was?
that's in the turn order.
Oh, the one that's highlighted right now?
Yeah.
That is a gnoll. I'm using a different image to indicate that it's a different kind of gnoll from what we're used to facing.
Okay, because the image size that I'm kind of staring at right now looks like a grasshopper.
Fair. So he just moved, I believe. Yes. Alright, next up, this fellow. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And that's as far as he can go because everything else is blocked. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40. And that's as far as he can go. 5, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55. That's as far as he can go. You may recall, Adran, while I'm doing this, just give me a quick intelligence check.
Intelligence. Not a saving throw, intelligence.
No. And this would be a disadvantage.
I have investigation, intimidation, and insight. No,
Just, actually, give me a history check at history or nature check at disadvantage.
Okay. Pretty good roll.
Thank you. It comes to you now, especially with Varin having mentioned that he detected a fiend or fiends. There are a kind of gnoll that is no longer a gnoll. It's actually a fiend that is commonly referred to as a gnoll fang. And when they kill, the bodies of their victims, when feasted upon by other gnolls, by hyenas, cause those hyenas to become gnolls, new gnolls.
Wow. Okay.
Which is what we saw happening.
Well, that's no thing new to me. So.
Oh. 5:30. Then dashing. 5, 10, 20, and that's as far as you can go. All right, top of the order to you, Thea. There are suddenly quite a few targets in your view.
Mm-hmm. I'll go after this one first.
Fair enough. I can finally zoom in on my map. Okay, which one, sorry?
This one right here.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
That happens to be a gnoll who is not wearing armor. Or even carrying weapons.
Nice.
That becomes 35 points of damage. He drops like a stone as your arrow lands where?
Which way was he facing?
He was probably running, so he's running along this path and he's heading right towards me. So his nose and face were probably towards my position.
So probably due south.
Kind of south by southeast.
I happened to get a lucky shot in between his ribs.
Ooh, sinking right through his lungs.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. And anything else for you?
Yep, it's stealth and move. Stealth.
That's a beautiful stealth roll.
You're a heartbreaker.
And I believe that's my move. My turn.
Excellent.
So.
Where did you? Oh, there you are. Your character token, especially when I'm zoomed out, kind of blends into the grass.
Yeah.
All right, Adran, your turn, sir.
Oh, this is hard because I want to get like another shot off before I swap weapons. You know.
I will point out that the gnolls to your west are in torchlight. You are not, so any shot against them has automatic advantage for you.
Yeah, but I have a line of gnolls coming right at me.
That is true. And you also know that Varin is leading these gnolls to the south for a good deadly reason.
And I also had one other question for you.
Yes, sir.
I know these gnolls don't have, well, certain gnolls have no armor on.
Yes.
And those ones in particular do really well against fire attacks, or do really poorly against fire attacks. If I were to use like acid against them, would I get the same effect?
Depends. What are you thinking of doing?
Well, I've already seen what, Seguin nonetheless can do with flame.
True.
I was almost thinking about doing an acid sword instead.
You can do that. It will take your action to spend a spell slot to activate the blade.
Although, as I'm thinking about it now, I do not have Melf's acid arrow. That would actually have to be a level 2.
No,
So.
you have Melf's acid arrow, which means you have access to acid damage.
Okay.
Even though it's a second level spell slot, you just have to spend a spell slot. Doesn't matter what level, and then your blade will do the damage that you have access to of your choice. So for you right now, that would be a force, fire, or an acid blade.
Okay. So yeah, I'm still basically thinking on that one. You know what? I am just going to hit this gnoll here.
Okay. You have
That's
advantage on the
light.
shot.
I'm gonna hit him with a cantrip.
Okay.
And then I firebolt.
You right there, Thea?
Oh yeah, sorry. I forgot my mic was on. I thought it was off, and I went to go get a drink.
No worries.
All
for the
right,
shot, sir.
so I am going to be using my firebolt against that one that's in the torchlight.
Excellent. Go for it. With advantage.
Oh wait, I have 120 feet distance. Is that doable?
Let's check. He is just at
Just
115
barely.
feet. Now, there is a tree between you two, so I will say he has half cover.
All right, well, I'll take advantage, or I'll
Go for it
try it
anyways.
out. So advantage.
Yes, with advantage.
Here we go. Shot firebolt
Cannot
with
see.
advantage.
Go for it. Oh my goodness. A dirty 20 to hit is going to hit for 8 fire damage. The gnoll screams out in laughing, painful joy.
And then I'm going to use a bonus action and hit. I'm sorry?
I said, yep.
Okay. I'm going to hit this guy.
Okay. He can see you, so your shot's at normal.
Yep.
Go for it.
Alright. I turned it
You
back
can
to
see
normal.
he's wearing blood-stained and slightly torn, looks like studded leather armor.
Alright. Still, I'm gonna see about hitting him somewhere.
Go for it.
So, here we go for a longbow shot.
Don't forget your arrow gone.
It is.
You rolled a 7, which comes out to 18, which deals him 12 damage.
Not bad.
Very nice.
I'll take it. And
I
now for my
thought you might.
movement.
Indeed. You will be, yep, still difficult terrain.
Yep. 10, 20, 30, and 40.
Excellent.
Still got some
Goodness,
distance between me and him.
Yep. Are you trying to lead him off the path?
Kinda, sort of. Well, yeah, that was the other question that I had for you. How high does plant growth grow?
It doesn't give a specific height. It just it just says that, the spell description, instead of me trying to describe it, I'll just send it in the chat.
Okay.
Land growth.
Because I was gonna say, if it goes, like, above, like, the ankles or something, yeah, that would definitely be, like, difficult terrain.
Basically all it really says is that it causes things to become thick and overgrown. How that represents is largely undescribed. Alright, so the gnoll I shot, who tried to stick me with a javelin, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55. That's as far as he can go. He is right on the edge of deadly terrain. and he dashed to get there. Of course, now I'm within his sight again. So I'm going to sneer at him. Kindly, of course. Let's see.
Sneer at him politely.
Sneer at him with kindness and politeness as I lure him to his doom. I'm going to bolt south another 35 feet, taking me completely outside the torchlight and out of his sight. But he's still visible to me, so I get advantage on these next two shots. Which also means Colossus Slayer. Both those shots are going to hit for 14 total damage plus 3, 17 damage. My longbow sounds like music. So I lured this gnoll to his doom.
Good symphony.
Where is this next one? There he is. 10, 20, 30, and then he's going to dash. 30, 40, 50. No, 30, 40. 30, 40. Wait. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. There we go. I was counting wrong in my head. Alright. Adran, would you be so kind? 2d4 times 3. Please roll me 6d4. As this wounded gnoll crosses into plant growth.
Let's see. D4. 6, you said?
Yes, please.
Oh. There we go.
That is 15 points of damage. And he dies.
Yep. Ouch.
by 1 point. Whoops. 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Please roll me 44.
Alrighty.
Okay, he takes 6 damage. His parent starts laughing. Again, I sneer with, great kindness and mercy. Where's this guy? I'm gonna have him make me an insight check. Okay, and Adran, please give me a deception check with disadvantage.
Alright.
Let's see if you can trick him into following you off the trail and into thick plant growth. You convince him.
Nice.
20, 40, 60. And that's as far as he can go. With dash. With dash, he can move 3 squares. Whee!
Do it again!
10,
Do it again!
15, 20, 25, 35, 45, 55. Okay, so you can't go that far. Here we go. $10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And by the way, Adran, if you bring up dancing lights, that means you also illuminate them for Thía to see them and shoot them by.
Oh.
With advantage at sneak attack. Just mentioning.
Yeah.
5, 10. That might be helpful. 20, 30.
Oh no, we need the challenge of not being able to see them. Honest.
And that's as far as he's going to be able to go because there's a line blocking his path. Where's this guy? There he is. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 10, 20, 30, wait, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 45, and that's as far as he can go. I am loving plant growth except for the headache of counting out the movement. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 10, 30, 50. As another gnoll tries to give chase through the thick area of plant growth. 10, 20, 30, 35, 45, 55, 55? Whatever. There's not enough room for him to move. Top of the round. Thea, you're up. I feel like this is going to be unfortunate for someone.
Well, there's quite a bit of targets, which is nice. So let's go with that guy right there.
Okay. You have advantage on the shot. 24 and 24. I will agree with the rule of fate that you're going to hit him for 31 points of damage.
Well, one way or another, right?
Oh man, he is instantly bloodied. You can see parts of his armor falling apart.
One way or another, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Alright, Thea?
Then I'll go ahead and stop again.
And double checking, you have been marking your arrows gone, yes?
Yes.
Oh, perfect, thank you so much. And did you want to move?
4. There we go. Adran might not be able to see me there, but I'm near him.
Yeah, Adran, you know that because of the whistles of the arrows flying everywhere, you know Thea's here. Where she is another matter.
Hey, you know what? She's got my back. That's all I care.
Right?
And not literally either.
Yeah. Alright, sir, it's your turn.
I'm just thinking of those shirts where it's one skeleton saying, "I got your back," and he's holding the other skeleton's
Holding
spine.
the bone. Good thing you don't have Adrian's spine.
Yes.
Sir,
That'd be
it's your turn.
unfortunate.
Alright,
Right.
so at this point, I'm just gonna play it safe. And, well, I mean, I already have a couple of guys that are breaking through the plant growth.
Yep.
I might as well just give him another shot, but this time I'm just going to use 2 arrow shots on this guy here.
Okay. Those shots will be at normal. He can see you.
Actually, you know what? I take that back. I want to shoot at this gnoll right here, right in the middle.
The unarmored gnoll?
Yeah.
Very well, take the shot.
All right.
And let me see. Yeah, he can see you, so beg your pardon.
I've already used up 2 of my arrow slots because I'm going to be doing 2 longbow shots at him.
Awesome.
And it is at normal.
Good.
Here we go.
30 will hit for 7 damage. 30, good grief. Second shot.
I actually hit the mark.
Too bad it's not like 30 damage. That like Thea over there, the little sniper cannon.
That would be nice, but I didn't get my arrow practicing in.
No, you did not.
Well, just been doing a lot of hand-to-hand combat here lately.
We've noticed.
Here we
for
go
your
for my
second
second
shot.
shot.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yeah.
21 for another 6 damage.
All right.
And they are screaming in hilarity and joy and pain. Blood spilling out of their wounds. And let me know when you're finished moving.
And I am done moving.
Awesome. Alright. Oh, look who's about to step into a deadly zone. An already wounded gnoll. Oh gosh. 10, 20, 30, That's 3 squares. Please roll me 6d4, please, sir.
Rolling.
18 damage.
Dang.
He is limping. He looks like his feet are about to fall off.
I rolled you 3 4s on that one. That was
I
incredible.
see that. That's awesome. He can't even see me, so he's going to dash. So it's difficult terrain. 10, 20, 30. Yeah, he's probably not going to make all the way to 30 feet. So 10, 20. Roll me 44, please.
Well, let's make sure he steps on the sharpest parts of the area.
Oh, wow. He actually is going to make it another step. 2d4, please.
2d4?
Wow.
Yes, please. Pretty impressive. No. If just one of those dice rolls had been 1 damage and 1 point higher, he would have died on the second step instead of the third. 6 damage takes him from 1 hit point to no hit points, and he dies.
Oh.
Never having laid eyes on me.
Not even within arm's reach.
Nope.
That's probably a good thing, though.
Because it would have been embarrassing. Oh, wait, or you're talking about the eye seeing me or the arm's reach?
Like,
Not
not even within
seeing
arm's
you was
reach.
probably a good thing they didn't see you.
Yeah, because I can't take too many too many hits. All right, so can this guy see me? He cannot. I know he's about to enter into his. Well, he is in spike growth, but he is also wounded, and I just can't help it. Yeah, 22 is going to hit.
Yep.
Colossus Slayer on that.
Not bad.
That is 17 points of damage, and he only had 12 hit points. So basically my shot killed him even without the Colossus Slayer. Fair enough, but I do see more gnolls who can't see me.
And they're still running straight for you anyway.
Spike Growth is an awesome spell, unless it's used against me. And yeah, there's a clear line of sight to the big burly gnoll in the back, so I'm going to use a shot against him at advantage. Oh, 22 hits for another 8 points of damage. And then I'm just going to stand there. I'm not even going to bother running from these guys. I know exactly where they're heading. Alright. The gnoll you have annoyed, Adran.
Yep.
I'm sorry. 20, 40, 60. He can finally see you. And he used his action to get 3 squares. Alright. 10, 20, 30. 1, 2. Please roll me 44.
Oh, I don't know what happened to my dice.
How
Here we go. Yeah, for some reason, it just disappeared. You said 44?
Yes, please.
Alright.
He takes 10 damage for walking 2 squares through plant growth.
Wow. Someone hit all of the thorns.
Apparently.
It's like sometimes when you step on Legos, you get all the corners, and other times you don't get
ouch.
any of the corners.
You're right.
No, it's just you're walking in through your bedroom and then all of a sudden you just happen to stand right on top of that one lonely little Lego brick that you were not expecting.
It was right in the middle of the arch of your foot.
No, the worst.
Please roll me 6d4 as he uses his action to dash.
Oh. May you tread lightly.
And yet fatally. He treads fatally, but not lightly, as he takes 15 points of damage and falls.
Dang it, I said tread lightly, dude. Why you always gotta listen against me?
Listen against you.
Yep.
Alright, where is this guy?
As in, don't listen to me.
Please give me another deception check at disadvantage. Let's see if you trick this one.
That is going to be interesting. Come on.
Especially with that roll.
Deception. Disadvantage?
Yes.
Boom.
You do not trick him to come off the path. He is going to remain on the path and take 2 gnolls at least with him. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. $10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Thoughts on plant growth and its use in combat?
Love it.
60.
Can I get this for my garden back home?
10, 20, 30. Roll me 2d4, please.
2d4 coming right up.
For 1 square plant growth.
Here's a napkin.
Okay, he takes 3 damage. Yeah, 3 damage. And then he's gonna dash. 10, 20, 30. Roll me 64, please.
And here's the entree.
14. He survives.
He
Barely.
has one lucky gnoll.
That depends on your definition of luck.
Or
Where's this
no.
one? Alright. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. You can see that there are 3 gnolls who are staying on the path despite your trickery, Adran.
Mm-hmm.
However, there are 3 gnolls who aren't. 20, 40, 60. There he is. 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. Roll me 64, please, sir.
Here we go.
13 points of damage. Ow, goodness.
Excuse me.
All right. Top of the order. Thea, you're up next.
Anytime, kid, you can take out any of these guys.
You are hidden, so you would have advantage against any of those guys to your north.
This one looks like it's slightly damaged. Let's see if we can finish it.
Fair enough. Ooh, pardon me. Oh, goodness. 24 to hit for 21 points of damage.
Yeah.
Doesn't finish him off, but he does look very badly wounded. Your arrow must have gone through his thigh and possibly into his bone.
Ugh.
Let's
Anything
do
that's free. Nice stealth.
Okay, and move.
Excellent. Adran, you're up next.
All right, this is part of the time in which the grandstands, if you're watching like a sports game, they're getting excited because they just brought in their star pitcher. So,
Oh dear.
I'm using my action to put away my bow and take out my shield.
Okay. So interaction, bow, action, shield.
Yep.
And I assume bonus action to summon the hilt of your blade.
Bonus action to summon my sanguine nonetheless.
All right. On your next turn, you'll be able to spend an action to spend a spell slot and activate it.
Yep.
Anywhere you want to move, sir?
Let's see. Let's see. I'm going to there, 2, 3.
All right. And And now it is my turn. Regarding those two who are trapped in my deadly spike growth, I dismiss them with pure contempt. They're not even worth shooting at this point.
Because they're pretty much dead.
Yeah.
And was that done politely also?
With lofty dignity, if not politeness. And I'm gonna move this way instead. So that means that they do definitely see at least a ghost of my movement. And now I can see these guys over here. And I'm also seeing what you're doing, Adran. So I'm not going to steal your prey from you. I'm a vicious hunter, but I do have some manners.
I appreciate that, brother.
I'm going to attack those two farther off. Let's see, I'm going to start with the deadlier looking one that got weapons and armor. Okay, this shot will be at normal. Yeah, that's gonna hit. And it's gonna... There we go. 16 to hit for 11 points damage, and he drops like stone, the one that you just stuck your arrow in the leg of, Thía. Oops.
Hey, another one's gone.
Another one, I would say, bites the dust. And then I'm going to shoot at his wounded neighbor. This one I'll put Colossus there on, because a 27 is going to hit, and turns that 10 into a 17.
Nice.
He had 9 hit points. He is very dead. 2 shots, 2 deads. Hi, Adran. How's the evening going?
I need to put on pause real quick.
And we are back. Okay, so this guy has his choice of targets. Adran, please roll me a d6.
D6.
Okay, he is going to attack Varin with, yep, his javelin. 16 misses. Varin ducks with contemptuous ease. Just like, what? What are you doing? But
He's
then
unusually, well, he's very contemptuous. Very contemptuous today.
me? No. Only a little. So that was his action. 20. And that's as far as he can move. I mean, we're only up against lesser beings. Alright, so this gnoll suddenly no longer has allies. 20, 30. And then he's going to dash. 10, 30. And then this guy to the north. Come on. 20, 40, 60. To the north. That shows that in the north. This gnoll, who's currently in plant growth, in spike growth, seeing me rush off anew to the south and east, is going to turn, possibly twisting an ankle, in thorns, and try and give chase to me. 10, 20, nope, 10, 30. Please roll me 4d4, Adran.
Alright, here we go.
As he re-enters plant growth. Takes 5 points of damage for moving 2 squares, and promptly falls over dead.
Yeah.
Because he had exactly 5 points of life left. 10, 20, no, 20, 40, 60. And then this guy No, 20, 40, 60. Please roll me 64. He takes
Man,
12
what's up with
points
all
of
the
damage. Sorry?
What's up with all the ones?
I don't know, but I mean, it's just whittling him down further and further.
It is.
Alright, top of the order. Thea. Our stealth cannon.
Okay.
You did hide successfully. You can see, looks like 3 targets, and then there's 1 in torchlight. You would have advantage against 4 of them. The 3 you can see, and then the 1 in torchlight.
Okey doke. I remember these guys being super easy to kill.
Yes, because they are not wearing armor.
So might as well see if I can just...
And you get to ignore the cover you would otherwise have.
Yeah. Well, let's go for it.
A nat 1, however, is going to... Wow.
Ouch.
Double not one. Well, I guess it was to, you know,
That was
be
doomed to fail.
fate, you know?
It
Did you like
happens.
flip over a rock or something? What the heck?
I was trying not to hit the other guy because I thought you'd have fun and overestimated and, you know,
Pretty much.
gotta...
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, so I'll go ahead and stealth. That
What?
one wasn't good either.
Oh
Well,
no.
you know,
Okay, don't
Okay.
do that again.
Maybe you should also move.
it's part of the plan, but, you know,
Yeah, of
stealth
course.
first.
Yeah. Nonetheless, you feel like you actually managed to
My
remain hidden.
thing is messing up like crazy.
I see. Okay. Where
It's
are
like wiggling all over the place, and I tried to move my character, and it put me someplace else. So
you? Try left clicking on the map, and then right clicking as well separately.
okay,
Is that working better for you now?
well, let's see. Yeah, that's better.
Awesome.
2,
Yeah, that
3,
happens sometimes. I have no idea why.
4. There we go.
That gives you some excellent distance. All right, Adran. What would you like to do, sir?
Okay. Well, let's see. I'm going to use my spell slot
Of course.
so that I can ignite my sword. But I think I'm just going to stick with a flaming sword.
Oh, you're not gonna do acid?
Mm-mm. Well, actually, no. I take it back. I'll do acid.
Fair enough. Spend your spell slot.
All right. It is spent.
Excellent. And I'm going to alter your sword here.
Oh.
So it's now doing acid damage. There is a vicious sounding hiss, but strangely, you don't see the blade. Aside from what might be maybe like a slight rippling field where the blade would be, almost a liquid rippling. But you do feel the weight of it as it sizzles in the air.
Sizzly.
And where would you like to move, sir, if anywhere?
Well, let's see. That was my action, I'm guessing, right?
Okay, real quick, your global AC modifier, that's your shield spell that you activated.
Wait, say that again?
In your where you thought you were activating your shield, that would have been your spell shield, not your physical
Oh.
shield. So I just real quick changed that for you.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. Your regular shield is actually down in your inventory,
Ah, okay.
your equipment. So now you are at armor class 25.
Gotcha.
Where would you like to move, sir, if anywhere?
Let's see. And I could move just one more space. I already used my attack to ignite the sword, I'm guessing, right?
You used your action, yes.
Okay.
I would say that given your posturing, you're definitely drawing that particular gnoll's attention. Possibly also this gnoll's attention as well.
Yep. Alright, I did make my movement, and I'm done.
Excellent. It is now Varin's turn. Let's see. Null here, null there. If I move into the torchlight, they can all see me anyways. So they won't get advantage because I can see them. Varin suddenly bolts northward again.
Ooh.
Let's see, who would I like to attack?
Do those trees have spikes on them?
Sorry?
Do those trees have spikes on them?
Oh, you mean the vines?
Or yeah, spiky vines.
They do have the spiky vines, but they don't seem to bother me.
Oh, I keep forgetting.
Because of Landstride. Let's see, that guy's gonna be the easiest to shoot, but Thea just took a shot at him. I don't want to steal Thea's prey. I'll take a shot at this guy here to the north. No one's bothered him yet.
Nope, and I don't mind if you take him.
Fair enough. Shots at normal, good. Yeah, those are both gonna hit. Colossal Slayer on that last attack. Okay, so that is 14 and 7, so 21 points of damage. As both arrows slam into this gnoll's chest, Varin laughs and yells, "I'm over here. Come give chase." Let's see, where's this guy? There he is. Alright. Your dance partner, Adran, is finally going to break free. Sort of. So that's 20, 30. Okay. He is finally out, and now he can attack you. Wrong character sheet.
Bring it.
He lifts off of his back a great club in 2 paws. And he's going to swing at you twice.
Okay.
With an armor class of 25, you just stand there and feel it ping, ping off your armor. And that was all.
I'm sorry,
I
were
did.
you supposed to be intimidating?
He laughs in your face, gnoll drool slapping across your skin.
I'm sorry, I thought I was supposed to make the joke.
And it smells of fetid, rotten breath.
Ugh.
10, 20, 30. This guy does not have any ranged attacks. Indeed. But he is going to dash. 10, 20, 30. And all of a sudden you've got 2 companions. The gnoll I just shot twice is going to oblige my invitation with a dash, and that's as far as he can get. And Varin just starts laughing back at him. 20, 40, 60. This gnoll having to change direction again. 2d4, please.
There we go. Only down 4.
Takes 4 damage, is still alive. 20, 40, 60. And is no longer in plant growth. Alright, top of the order. Thea. Wherever you are hiding. There you are.
Let's see if this guy can get finished off.
Okay.
He doesn't see me, right?
You have a clear line of sight, you are hidden, and what's more, you are completely out of sight for him. And he is definitely in your view. Because of torch. Boy, I'm glad I lit that torch.
Let's do that.
Oh goodness, yes, that's going to hit.
Yay.
For 22 points of damage. Hang on. There he is. He had 12 hit points left.
Oh, why just kill when you can overkill?
Yeah, right? Where would you like this arrow to strike him down?
It's a lot of overkill, so let's just say it went through, I don't know. I can't think of the word for the place I want it to go through, so let's just make it a neck shot.
Next shot it is. Probably ripping out his breathing tube.
Yep.
Excellent shot.
And then I am gonna go ahead and stall.
Coincidentally, that definitely makes up for having, absolutely bungled the previous shot. Alright, and I assume you'd like to move?
Yeah. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Excellent. Adran, you have a sizzling blade in hand and 2 dance partners. 1 wounded.
I think it's time for me to have a little bit of fun. Though I am gonna be hitting this guy here.
Alright.
With just a simple swing of my sword.
Go for it. Excuse me. Yeah, that'll hit. He howls in sudden pain as a nearly invisible blade of needle-thin acid burns into his flesh for 9 points of acid damage. He might.
And then I'm feeling like I should be turning my second partner in dance, second dance partner. And I'm gonna hit at him with my inspiration point so I can hit at him with advantage.
Alright, go for it. With advantage. As your exhausted but so far unbattered body dances between their claws. You crit. Oh, that has to feel good.
Well, good job.
You can see the big smile that's on my face right now.
For 15 acid damage scoring across the gnoll's face. Yeah, that hurts. Anywhere you want to move at all, or just stand your ground?
I basically swing and hit him across the face and say, "Wait your turn."
Scolding that gnoll. Nice. Alright. Varin's turn. With only 5 feet of distance between me and that other gnoll, I'm just going to head northwest a full 35 feet. Consequently off my screen's view. There we go. And I'm going to shoot at him twice, and he's wounded. At normal. What just happened? Okay, 30 and 19 to hit. They both hit. Oh, goodness. That's 13 and 13.
26.
That's, 26 points of damage. And he is instantly bloodied as my two arrows land within hair's breadth of the first 2 arrows I shot into his chest.
That's pretty nice.
And I am going to end concentration on spike growth. There's not enough gnolls to make it worthwhile anymore. Alright. Your dance partner to the north, clutching at its burned, scored flesh as I open again the wrong character sheet. He is going to great club swing and bite at you. I get a crit on the bite.
And that's only 6 damage.
6 damage, which all goes into your temporary hit points. So imagine that he swings at you, batters your shield up, ducks in close, and just tears a bit of flesh out of your arm.
Yep.
Like right at your wrist.
Yep. It's a good thing I had those temporary hit points.
Right? And it starts laughing madly. And then the other gnoll, the Fang.
Dude, you bit me. You bit me with your mouth.
As you go through that, the gnoll to your east is going to claw twice and then bite at you.
Oh my gosh.
Getting another crit to hit for another 10 damage.
What the heck?
How rude.
And then the next 2 attacks are gonna miss. Good grief! As you're distracted by the fact that the one bit you, all of a sudden claws just lance into your side.
Ow. Hey, you were supposed to wait your turn.
The gnoll that I'm dancing with is going to give chase to me and can only move 3 squares. This gnoll here, 20, 30. Somehow I closed this guy's character sheet earlier. He doesn't have any weapons or armor. He's just going to rush at you, Adran, and bite at you.
Kick my foot.
23 to attempt to hit you, but you've got your shield on, so you've got an armor class of 25. He does indeed go for your foot, and you feel like a ripping sound as one of his fangs breaks against your armored foot.
Yeah, that's right.
Top of the order, we've been in combat for 1 minute. Well, 1 minute and 1 round, so 6 seconds. Thea, your turn.
Okay. I think Adran is just being very, very greedy with his dance partners, so I'm gonna help thin some of that out with that one right there.
Yeah, fair call. Oh, goodness, yes, that is going to hit. Oh, goodness. So that's 30 points of damage.
Mhm.
Yeah, your arrow goes whistling right between, basically, Adran's shield and the gnoll's yapping jaws, and slams into the creature's heart.
Ooh.
Well, that should help with your dance partner troubles. Let's go stealth.
Do you actually say that to him?
Yeah.
And then you just vanish again?
Well,
Awesome.
somebody has my back.
4.
What do you think I've been doing? Alright, so... I'm sorry, who just took out half the gnolls with one spell?
He's not seeing your arrows. So it doesn't count.
That's true. I'm invisible to him. It's okay. I don't matter. Alright, Adran, it's your turn.
No, I'm saying somebody really has my back. Somebody's looking out for me.
It's your turn, dude.
I'm focusing all this attention onto me so that they stay away from you, okay? You're welcome.
Well, it is greatly appreciated.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, so I just hate the fact that this guy right here clawed at me with a nat 20.
To be fair, you did score a crit against him, so, fair play.
Well, honestly, I have a very, very big ego right now.
Never could have guessed.
I just turn around and I look at him and I'm like, oh, so you want to play like that? Fine, we're cutting in. So I'm focusing all my attack on him.
Awesome. Bring it.
Alright. Here we go.
That'll hit for 12 acid.
And that is on normal.
Indeed. There's a stump where his ear was.
And now, I'm going to hit him again.
Oh, that's also going to hit for another wow, total of 24 acid damage. And he is instantly bloodied as you burn a gash through the side of his neck with that second stab. Anything else for you, sir?
That's what you get.
Any movement, bonus action?
No, I do a twist and around and face my other opponent because he's most likely going to be striking me.
That's entirely likely, yes. All right, my turn up here in the north. Let's see, I need to do this. Can I get out of this particular gnoll's view? Not quite. There we go. So what if I went north? I'm out of his sight. Which means my next 2 shots against him have advantage. Who said that the spike growth was my only trap? As I spend my last 2 arrows. Yeah, both those shots are gonna hit.
Nice.
And Colossus Slayer.
Go, go, go. Yes.
So that is 6 and 6, 12, 12 and 10, 22 points of damage. He had 18 hit points left.
Nice.
And there are now,
Ooh.
so in his left and in his right pectorals, there are like all within like forming like a triangle, 3 shafts of arrows to each side, forming a very neat triangle.
Is that Varin's new trademark?
I mean, I'm practicing it. We'll see if it sticks.
The Triforce of Power.
I was thinking he realized he was trying to do the V, and then realized, oh, I still need to shoot him some more.
Yep. Just like, oh man, he's still alive. Wham wham. Now he's not. Okay. After all that, there's only like 2 gnolls left, and they're both completely focused on you, Adran, because they have no idea where Thea is. Alright, so this guy is going to bite and club at you.
Yeah, he's got an appointment with a dentist.
13 and an 18, both missing.
Yeah.
And then the gnoll to your east is going to... Well, you know, his claw hit last time on the first attack, so he'll bite at you this time. Oh, and gets a 7 to hit. And then he comes at you with his claws. Oh, so close. You see a claw come within an inch of your eyeball.
Oh man, he's really getting on my nerves.
Top of the round, Thea, to you.
Okay. We'll go ahead and attack that one up here.
To the north?
Yep.
That's awesome. Oh, yes, that is going to... Oh, goodness. 31 points of damage. How would you like to kill this gnoll?
Huh?
It goes in between his eyes.
And all of a sudden the great club drops to the ground from nerveless paws as the gnoll stands there giggling as it stares cross-eyed at the arrow embedded in through the bridge of its nose, and then just kind of sits down, lays over, and dies. Anything else for you, Thea?
That's stealth.
Oh, wow. You are very well hidden. Adran, there's 1 gnoll left.
Okay, so his claw came up and over my shield and almost got me.
Right.
But then all of a sudden I realized that there is an arrow shot right between the eyes of that one. And I just see him fall over dead. I slowly turn and look at the gnoll in front of me. Lower my shield just a little bit so he sees my eyes. And I make eye contact with him. While my sword is extended out entirely, but hidden right behind me. I look right at him and say, "You should be running."
Give me an intimidation check with disadvantage.
Intimidation check? Okay.
I don't think he can get far enough away before he's dead.
Probably not. Now I did say with disadvantage, so that should have been. Oh yeah, he laughs at he laughs in your face. I don't think you could have rolled lower than 1.
Yeah.
I mean, no, actually you could have rolled lower than 1. You could have rolled the nat 1.
Yeah.
As he starts giggling madly at you, some of his spit lands in your mouth.
Ew.
You have your action, sir.
Alright, I'm gonna be swinging my sword at him.
Fair. Nat 1, you are too grossed out by getting some of his spit, his blood-infused spit in your mouth.
Ugh. Didn't even buy me a drink.
Hopefully there's no infections that'll come of it. Oh,
No
does he have
comment.
rabies?
I plead the 5th.
Well, that was a little disturbing. Wasn't expecting that, but yeah, my intimidation needs a little more work.
I agree.
I think I should do what the mighty elephant does and just stab at the guy.
Sounds like a plan. Usually works out pretty well for you. Wow. You are very disturbed by what just happened and trying to intimidate him instead of getting his drool in your mouth. You're kind of a little taken aback by all this as you missed twice.
That is horrible.
Agreed. Anything else you want to do, sir?
Yeah.
And that would be
Just move over here.
fair. You could use a bonus action to heal if you wanted.
That is true. I could. I'll do a bonus action, second wind.
Alright, go ahead and roll it.
Oh, where are you? There you are.
You
10.
recovered 10 hit points, so you're back up to
That's
68.
okay. Back up to 68 is fine by me.
Indeed. Alright, that is your action, your movement, your
Yeah.
bonus. My turn.
Ugh.
I imagine you start spitting to get some of that foulness out of your mouth. Well, I'm completely out of arrows. I'm gonna use my interaction to stow my longbow. 5.
I don't even know where you are.
I'm way far to the north. I'm coming back down into the south in the torchlight, though.
Oh, I see you now.
Let's see. He is 80 feet away. Huh. That's actually within range of my sling, but at disadvantage. Can I see him? I cannot. I can hear what's going on, but I cannot see. He cannot see me. Wait, can he see me? He can see me, so it would be at... Let's see. He can see me, I can't see him, so yeah, my shot would be at disadvantage. I'm not gonna bother, I'm just gonna use my action to dash. Pardon me, excuse me. Okay. The gnoll, laughing madly, is going to bite at you again. Getting an 11, which misses, and then brings its claws around for 2 slashing attacks, both of which scrape off your shield.
I realized I had tried to tell you something, but I then had my mic muted.
Oh no.
So what I was originally going to let you know, Thea, I really want to kill this guy myself. Just have a little bit of pride in me.
Oh, okay.
What you could do,
So you've got that determined look. Yeah, gotcha.
Thea, what you could do, if you don't mind me interjecting, you could move up, flank the gnoll with him, and take the dodge action.
Yeah, it's true.
Just as an option. Top of the order to you, Thea.
Actually, what I could do is move up here and provide the help action so that he gets advantage on his next attack.
You can. The reason I said flanking is because by flanking, you automatically provide him advantage.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, I guess I'll dodge.
And that way any attacks against you have disadvantage. Excellent.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
So I imagine you just kind of like step up finally into Adran's view, like you've basically been invisible to him this whole battle. All right, sir, your turn. You have advantage on all of your attacks against this gnoll.
I would very much like to try intimidation one more time.
And what would you like to say to him?
Oh, that's the problem. I already said all my good lines.
Maybe here's your spit returned to you as you prepare to thrust into his mouth.
Open wide.
There you go. Oh, gross. Give me the intimidation check with disadvantage.
With disadvantage. Here we
Because
go.
you have a level of exhaustion. He gets a 7 this time, and you get a 2. So he's not intimidated by you.
But still, I'll turn around and attack him with advantage.
There you go. Oh yeah, that's gonna hit for 10 acid damage. Nice. Your next
And then
attack,
I attack him again.
please crit. Please crit. That would be beautiful.
I do not envy the headache you will receive.
19 is going to hit for another 10 damage. He is badly hurt, missing a paw off of his left foot, or left leg, pardon. You do hear Varin coming running up behind you. Did you want to shout anything to Varin to prevent him from attacking?
This one's mine!
I come to, let's see, I keep moving, so I come rushing up, but as you say that, I just come to a skidding halt. I forgot to move the initiative tracker. And I just kind of like casually take out my sling with my interaction. And I'll take the dodge action. So if he comes towards me, he'll be at disadvantage. Alright. So, this guy is going to bite at you, Thea, with disadvantage. I get a nat 1.
Well, that usually misses, so...
Yeah. Then you got claws at Adran. Misses. 10, 20. And then he is going to move away, which is going to trigger attacks of opportunity from you both.
I don't think I can take it because I have a range weapon.
Fair. You could make an improvised club attack with your bow.
Why
wouldn't
would I
advise it.
disrespect my bow like that?
Yeah, exactly. Adran, did you want to make a reaction attack before he comes at Varin?
Oh, I definitely wanted to.
Go for it.
Alright.
Stab.
Like the mighty elephant.
Stab indeed. How would you like to kill this one last gnoll, sir?
Oh, I lob his head off.
With an acid blade, cauterizing the wound. With seething agony. As this last gnoll's laughter dies echoing into the distance.
We should have run sooner. But then again, I need to work on my intimidation.
I look over these two dead gnolls at you, Adran, smirk, and I'm just like, and you were worried about me?
Yeah. Definitely need to get you checked out first.
Yeah, we don't want you hurt.
We've got a good resting place now. It's rather secure.
Oh, what about the kid?
Let's get the torch and see if we can find her. So I'm going to take the torch. And that means wrong part of this. Bright light, low light, 20 and 20. Save. There we go. Alright, so we can move into the trees. The plant growth remains. It is permanent. until
Yeah,
someone
but you
destroys the
left
plants.
a decent path into into it,
I
so
did
you know.
indeed. You can move yourselves as you wish. There's no need to worry about difficult terrain since we're not in combat. Alright, so all of you can search if you want. Varin is going to... if you want to look for the little girl, you can. You can give me either perception checks or survival checks.
Excuse me.
Oh, I left it on disadvantage. Not that it matters. I left it on advantage, my bad. 13 for Thea. Adran, you can give me a survival or a perception check. Either one will be a disadvantage. So roll it one more time at normal. One more time at normal.
Come on, give me a net.
So we'll go with the 14. So Thea,
Uh-huh.
I mean, there's a bunch of gnoll tracks. It seems that they must have done battle here in this clearing with the Yetin. There were so I forget the exact number of gnolls that we just fought. There were the two tracks.
Lots of them.
Yeah, I think it was. So I think it was 6 gnoll tracks and several hyena tracks. Once again, confirming that the hyenas ate the flesh of the dead Etin, and that's when they became gnolls. It's rather disturbing. Adran, you don't see anyone about. No one comes out of hiding, and you do notice that Varin, rather confidently, especially with a torch in hand, illuminating the ground, just starts looking around like, yeah, this isn't gonna take me long to find a child. And then Varin starts frowning, starts looking a little bit more intensely. I look up at you. Adran, you did say you saw a girl, right?
Right.
Varin does a quick move through the trees, just doing like a full circle. Comes back, looking very confused. There's the Etin tracks. There's the Gnoll tracks and the Hyena tracks. Our tracks. And nobody else's.
Huh.
So what exactly was that? Just a figment of my imagination?
Or
A deception ploy?
could it be a trick of the not a trick, trick. There's the word I'm looking for. A side effect. That's what trick. Could it be a side effect of the potion? I mean, we've never tried that particular potion out before. Could it have?
And it didn't really come with an instruction manual.
Adrian, you can give me an Arcana check at disadvantage if you want. 12. As far as you're aware, such spells of distant viewing and such aren't typically known to cause side effects necessarily. It could have been a bad potion, but you're not entirely sure. And Varin just looks confused because, let's see, with a 22 in survival, 21 or 22, whichever, Varin's just like, I can't find tracks, I can't find scent, I can't find anything that would indicate that anyone was here. Aside from, those who are now dead and us.
Although something is kind of getting my attention. I'm not sure how well I am to observe this. But what's that right there?
Oh, that's the token I'm using to indicate the range of plant growth.
Ah.
The same way I do for spike growth.
Okay. I was thinking maybe she turned into a bush or a tree or something.
Huh.
I'm just gonna go ahead and douse my torch before it burns out. Well, there's no trail that I can follow. Rest?
Yeah, we might as well do a rest.
Would you like to recover half of your arrows shot? I believe I was at 16 or 18, somewhere in there.
I was definitely at only 4 I used, so
I'll recover 8 of my arrows. Thea, did you want to recover any of yours?
Yeah.
You have some log, right? Some wood to carve new arrows from.
Mhm.
Okay. Did you want to do that as part of your long rest?
Sure, I can do that.
Okay. Adran, did you want to make any potions before we go for a long rest?
well, let's see. Do.
And Thea,
I
as an
actually wanted to. No, actually, I don't have any potions that I need preparing.
okay. Thea, as an aside, you can make 20 arrows as part of a long rest.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And sir, I'm just looking at some of your inventory right now. Hang on one second. Are you out of ingredients for potions? I think you are.
I have ingredients if he wants to use them.
For what potions exactly?
Let's see. I have 14 samples of heart sand. I have 2 hackin leaves. So I have ingredients.
Foraging. Wrong thing. Here we go. So if you want to make a heart sand, it would take 8 hours. If you want to make a hackin leaf, it will take 1 hour. Adrian. How many? Thea. How
I
many?
have 8 hack and leaf brews already made.
Fair. Thea, how are you doing on your supplies?
I have 5 out of the 7 that I could have.
Okay. I'll go ahead and brew you 2 more. How many hackin leaves do you have?
3.
If you don't mind, Varin will take 2 hours and prepare you 2 more hackin leaf brews.
Thank you.
Well, you make arrows. I mean, you're helping us make arrows, so.
And if anybody wants any, I have 18 derelict beans.
How many do I have left? Because they're kind of
And
useful.
9 talon saps.
I have 1 talon sap, I have 3 hackin leaf brews, and I have 4 garlic beans. Do I have ingredients?
Oh, and 4 mudworm root. Huh?
I have 2 of the mudworm,
Oh, wow.
8 of the talon,
I have
and
11.
13 Dalek.
I have 11 ingredients for heart sand.
Yeah, I think I have 13. No, I have 14 samples of heart sand.
So if we want to take some time, bear in mind, so making a heart sand will take 8 hours.
Okay.
A single heart sand. I'm already going to take 2 to make 2 hackin leaf brews. So,
Right.
Adrian, would you want to take some of my ingredients and make a single heart sand poultice?
Yeah, that would put me up to 4 total.
If you
Okay.
want, you can give me a nature or medicine check at disadvantage, sir, as you brew the potion.
Do. Nature, I think I'm higher on nature, so let's do a little bit of that.
Wow, you make 2. You managed to stretch the ingredients just far enough.
Oh, nice.
At disadvantage. Can I take one of those heart sand poultices?
You may have one of those heart sand poultices.
Thank you. And I'm going to try 2 medicine checks for each of the potions I'm making. I succeed on one of them, and I create an extra hackin leaf brew. So out of the ingredients for 2, I made 3.
Oh, cool.
Do you mind if I take one of those?
Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. All right, so we are going to take a long rest. Please reset your hit points as appropriate. And delete temporary hit points.
I was gonna lower my Darlic beans because I probably am gonna just take one in the morning.
That's fair. I don't have plans for this, but ordinarily, in case there were an event during the night, like say like a night ambush, that's
Uh huh.
that's why I would, you know,
Oh, I could
ordinarily.
do it.
No, you're fine. I'm not going to do that tonight.
Oh, okay.
I am going to reset my spell slots. Before I do that, I will cast, because I did have another second level spell slot. I'll go ahead and
Okay.
cast another second level Long Strider into your ring for you, Thea. Because that has
Thank
proven
you.
to be very helpful.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, I can't heal. What am I thinking? What was I at? Oh no.
You were at 34 or something.
Thank you. I appreciate.
Yep.
Because I can't heal
Yeah.
yet. Heal because mummy rot. I totally spaced on that. My bad. Okay, so all that inventorying aside, we start making our potions, succeeding with good fortune. These torches go out during that process. There we go. Out and out. Out and out. So as we finish making our potions and start I am going to trance. That way, when I get up, I can just immediately cast non-detection. That way, we can stay here for the full length of time it takes to make the hard sand poultice.
Okay.
So with that in mind, go ahead and move everyone right next to each other. So that, because I can only cover like a 10-foot square area. So after making all our potions and setting things up, we settle into trance. And almost immediately, Adran and Thea, as your mind slips into the dream realms of our people, out of this tree, in your dream, you see this tree as it is currently to the east of us. There's almost a strange quality to it. Like, I mean, it's a dream. Not very strange for this to happen in a dream, but it still seems strange to you that the bark seems almost to have like the shape of a face to it. And as you relax in the wandering memory of dream, the face suddenly and slowly protrudes until stepping out of the trunk of the tree comes a tiny young girl. She looks about, giggles silently at the sight of the dead gnolls, looks to the three of us, tilts her head to one side, tilts it back to the other, and as she does so, you notice that her eyes are very alert, far more so than they should be for a young child. Her hair flows heavily behind her as she steps towards us. She kneels down. Adran, you see her do this. Thea, you watch as this little girl reaches out and touches you right in the middle of your forehead. And Thea, you watch in your dream as she turns and touches Adran's forehead. And finally she turns towards Varin and touches the middle of his forehead. Almost in the same instant, she springs lightly up to her feet and skips away, dancing, giggling, completely silent, her feet leaving no passage upon the earth. And it is now daytime. So let's see, we started trancing at midnight, so it's more 4 in the morning rather than daytime.
Mhm.
I wait, We come awake out of our trance, Varin basically jumping to his feet, looking around as he quickly casts non-detection. Pardon me. Did any of you have a weird dream?
Oh, I had a weird dream. Depends on how weird you had a weird dream.
I thought it was rather nice.
I thought it was kind of creepy. By the way,
What, a little girl coming out of a tree and then touching our foreheads and then dancing away into the middle of the night? Yeah, I would say that that's kind of creepy.
I don't know. I thought it was nice.
Wait a second. You dreamed the same dream?
okay, while it seems elegant and everything, and I'm glad that it wasn't like a scary dream, the fact that we all had the same dream, that's creepy to me.
And maybe
Adran,
it's because we're in such a close confinement or close proximity or something. Maybe our minds all linked together.
as we start discussing this, there's kind of like a weird thrill in the back of your mind. It's almost as if you know for certain that you've received Charm of Restoration. Thea, as Adrian starts talking about how weird it is and how our minds might have linked, that seems like a silly notion, but I mean, it almost seems like you might be able to restore injuries with Charm of Restoration.
Oh.
In fact, speaking as the DM, all three of us have been granted the Charm of Restoration. This charm has 6 charges. You can use an action to expend some of its charges to cast one of the following spells: Greater Restoration, which costs 4 charges, or Lesser Restoration, which costs 2 charges. Once all the charges have been expended, the charm vanishes from you.
Great. So we use this when we're in great peril?
So you said greater takes 3, you said?
4.
4, and lesser takes 2.
Correct. Hearing...
Lesser restoration
Go ahead.
heals diseases, right?
Double checking. Lesser restoration ends blindness, deafness, paralyze, or poison conditions.
Would mummy rot be poisonous?
No.
It's
However,
a disease.
Mummy rot's a curse. However, greater restoration can remove 1 curse. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end Mummy Rot on me.
Yes.
You two can use Greater Restoration as well to break a certain other curse that has been plaguing us of late.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right.
Is it individually on each of us?
It is.
Okay.
What this means is you two are now free of drawing elemental beings to you when you draw near air, stone, and water. Varin is not. But Varin is no longer suffering mummy rot either. So I'll take that difference.
The lesser of 2 evils.
Correct. Now, the other side of that is, because I'm ending this curse on myself after a long rest, I cannot yet regain my full normal hit points.
But you can use a health pot.
I can finally use a potion.
A heart sand.
I'm not gonna use a heart sand. No, I'm like half my hit points. I'm not gonna use a heart sand for that. So instead,
probably hack and leaf brew.
I'm gonna use a hack and leaf brew. Adrian, would you roll me a d6?
Sure.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. Can you also roll me 3d6? Okay. So, Varin opens up one of his hack and leaf bottles, tilts it back, gags and chokes as he takes 8 poison damage.
Oof.
and has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a fail. And I'm now poisoned. As I suddenly gag, choke, fall over, can't breathe. In 6 seconds. So real quick, I'm going to do another Constitution saving throw. That's still a fail. Adran, roll me another 3d6.
Oh no.
I don't want to.
3. That's far more kind.
Wow.
I'm going to use my final 2 charges of the Charm of Restoration to end the poisoned condition on myself.
My gosh.
You seem to have had a really rough time of it.
I don't like poison.
I don't think anybody does.
Oh! Adran, you no longer are exhausted. Please give me an investigation check.
All right.
And Thea, are you proficient in investigation?
I don't believe I am. Nope,
Okay.
I'm not.
Whenever you're ready, sir. Wow.
That's a nice roll.
That is a beautiful roll. Adran, as Varin slowly stops hacking up blood and poison, you notice the bottle that Varin dropped. It's the bottle that we took from the Hobgoblin. You might recall that that at the last Hobgoblin camp, the very last Hobgoblin that was killed had 3 Hackenleaf brews on him.
Right.
We each took one.
So these hack and leaf brews were tampered with?
I think it's a safe bet.
Yeah.
Maybe we should find these hack and leaf brews and get rid of them.
That, or we could dump the contents, rinse them out really well, and reuse the containers.
Adran, if you would like to investigate, each one investigation check for yourself and one for Thea, please. See if you can find the similar bottles.
Investigation check for myself.
Okay. All the bottles look kind of similar.
Yeah, so I can't tell. Let me check Thea's.
Oh, there it is. I mean, you notice that there's actually a mark on it that kind of stands out a little bit, and with that, you're able to also identify the marked bottle that you are carrying.
Oh, wait, here it is.
Wow. They booby-trapped potions for us?
That, or they're not hurt by poison?
Or they like to have a little bit of extra spice or spike into it.
That's not spice. I'm going to do an
Well,
insight
it sure
check.
gave you a kick.
Yeah,
Wow.
kick in the pants.
With that insight check, I'm going to say Varin gets a flash of intuition, looks up at you, Adran, and Thea. They knew they were going to die to us. They expected to die to us. And they they used their own deaths to set traps for us. Just like
I feel like they're taking us serious. That's really nice.
I at the moment, I will take that as less as a compliment. I'm going to use one of my safer question mark hack and leaf brews. Because that
Well,
really
you
hurt.
probably know which one you brewed last night.
Fair. Here it is. Well, that was fun. Can you imagine having discovered that little trap in the middle of a fight?
No,
Probably would have not gone well.
that
No.
would have not ended well.
So that is 8d4 plus 8 for me.
And heads up, it's a half-hour till.
Perfect. Thank you for letting me know.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Varen's going to recover 31 hit points.
Good job.
I can heal. And
Oh.
I'm gonna go ahead and eat a garlic bean.
Wise
Oh,
choice.
okay.
Well, the garlic bean is the 10 temporary hit points.
Correct.
It gives you a bit of a shield before you get hit, actually take damage.
And since I
If you
can't,
want to, you can have one of my talent saps.
yes, I will take one of those.
That is
Excuse me.
a 4d4 plus 4.
4d4, 4d4, not 42. 44 plus 4. 16 extra points. Okay, so that's more than I can carry, so it's at 68 plus the 10 temporary. So I'm at a total of 78 hit points with the 10 temporary. Thank you. I'm in pain.
I bet.
That was unpleasant.
But we also need to remember, too, we're still trying to meet up with Edna and why can't I now
Antinua?
remember their names? Antinua. There you go.
No worries. So we will move to our travel map as soon as I find it. Here it is. I'm no longer dying of mummy rot. Yay!
Hell yes.
Congratulations.
But it still would be very dangerous for me to draw near to anything that's air, stone, and water combined.
I have a question.
What is your question?
Okay, so we have 2 charges left each.
Mm-hmm.
If we were to use them at the same time.
Unfortunately, you can't combine them.
Oh. Well,
Yeah,
I thought I'd ask.
it's a good thought. It's a clever thought too, but unfortunately, yeah, you can you have 2 charges, he has 2 charges, and they can't exactly transfer.
Gotcha.
But hey, we'll take whatever we can get.
Right. So, northwards.
That being said, it shouldn't be so hard to fight the elementals now because there's less of them that's going to be coming up.
Yes.
Varin raises a hand. I'm not exactly an expert on curses, but I do wonder if I trigger the curse by drawing your air, stone, and water. Does that mean it'll only be dangerous for me, or does that mean it's going to be dangerous for everyone around me?
I
think since
don't
you're
know.
the one with the curse, you're most likely going to be the one that they attack.
Well, at least at first, because I would imagine they have some sort of, survival instinct, and will attack whoever's attacking them.
I think for safety's sake, then, I should stay away from air, stone, and water combined, and not find out.
That would be my bet.
Although curiosity does no, don't be curious, don't be curious.
So we don't want to make them wait any longer than they already have.
Yes. So we will wait past the 6 o'clock hour. Thea, you do finish making 20 arrows. How would you like to dole those out?
Okay, so I'm going to be taking 5 of them. How many do you need?
12?
How about you, Adran?
I'm all right.
Are you sure?
I
Because I
only
can
need
go with
2.
less because I have an extra.
That leaves you 3, right? 20.
Well, let's see. According to my inventory, I have 3 full quivers of arrows, plus I only need 2 more to fill my current one.
Okay, so if you need 12, I will take 3 and give the rest of them to you. Because I do have 3 full quivers.
How many I think I'm missing some. I mean, I'm missing. I have 2 full quivers and one that's missing 4. So I would say go ahead and stock up your entire current supply for you, Thea.
Okay.
And then give, if you don't mind, give Aaron 12 and give Adrian 2, and then you can do whatever you want with the final one. That would bring everyone's current supply up to 20.
Why don't I go ahead, because you said you have some missing from your second.
From my 3 spare quivers, yes.
Why don't I give it to you so you can have an extra one?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
All right. So with that in mind, and deliberately charting courses around areas of air, stone, and water, thanks to being in my natural explorer terrain, we will set off to the north towards the totem pole to rendezvous with Antinua and Etna. Pardon me. We do.
Oh, I have
Yes.
a question.
What is your question?
So I have the Giants Club. How much of it's left?
Um, I mean, it was a Giants club. You probably would have had to.
Mhm.
We probably would have had to spend a lot of time carving it down, or just taking a goodly portion of it rather than the whole thing.
Right. Well, I figured
Um,
there's probably something left, even if it's like enough for a handful of arrows.
right. I would say there's probably enough left to make 5 more quiverfuls,
Okay.
if that sounds fair.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and I am
Thank
paying
you.
attention to time. So again, thank you, Thea, for reminding me. You help keep me honest on that time. I get distracted. As we continue to the north, we come to kind of a wide, broad valley. That's a pretty simple looking area. Nothing too exciting or dangerous in its appearance. Varin, not quite necessarily in the lead, but just kind of traveling along and paying attention. Oh wait, wrong button. Okay, so Varin, watching the ground, kind of gets a look on his face, looks up and around, and then gets a little white. Turns, points down the direction of the wide open valley, and says, "Run fast." And as he says that, you can hear the pounding of many hooves upon the grass.
Huh.
Real quick, because I forgot to mention this. Uh, the day is a very cool 50 degrees, which is normal for this time of season. There's a light southerly wind blowing now and a heavy rain. So perception checks on sight and hearing are at disadvantage, which is why I rolled twice because I forgot to hit the disadvantage button. Excuse me. So let me move us to here. Loading slowly. We are here on the very far western edge of the map. And I'm pointing towards the east and I'm telling both of you, run. And then I point back the other direction, the opposite to where I'm telling you to go. Stampede. And we can roll for initiative.
Ugh.
Wow. Thea, I'll let you choose. Do you want to go ahead of or after me?
I'll go after.
Okay. There we go. Hang on one second. Where is it? There it is. Get this set up. There we go. Okay. So, we are going to use chase rules for this encounter. You may recall chase rules, sir.
Yes. Although that was a long time ago.
Valid. I'm going to move this over here. We aren't going to go too deep into it because of time constraints. So instead of actually launching into the full swing of it, I will give you the chase rules. These are special rules for chase encounters. You can dash a total number of 3 plus your con modifier. So for Varin, I have a con modifier of 1. I can dash a total of 4 times during this encounter. If I attempt to dash after that, I can still do so. However, it'll be with a Constitution saving throw, and if I fail, I will take a level of exhaustion. These exhaustion levels are special to the encounter alone and end once the encounter is over. Make sense?
Yep.
At the end of your turn, you roll a d20, and that creates a complication for the next participant in the chase. So, for example, I'm going first, so that means at the end of my turn, I roll a d20, and that'll be a complication for you, Thea. And then at the end of Thea's turn, she'll roll a d20, and that'll create a complication for the next creature, so on and so forth. Alright?
Got it.
Did we want to go through one round of it before we call it a night?
Sure.
Okay. So the first thing Varin is going to do, once I move my turn initiative order, Varin is going to reach out, having warned you both, put a hand on each of your shoulders, and cast at 2nd level Longstrider. So you can both add 10 to, unless did you already change your speed since a very long rest? Adran, you're fine.
Actually, I did not change mine.
I changed mine, but I can change it back.
Yes, please. So plus 10 to you. And that's my action. Now, and also, one other thing. 1 square of movement is 10 feet. I understand that the terrain looks like what I normally use for difficult terrain. For the purposes of this, it's normal terrain, no difficulty. Okay?
Okay.
It's
So
just that
one square is 10 feet?
Yes, that's to represent the scope of this particular map.
Ah.
So 30. So that means for you and I, Thea, we can go a total of 4 squares without dashing. For you, because you got the Longstrider, that means 5 squares for you without dashing.
Okay.
Alright, and now I'm going to roll a d20 for you, Thea.
Alright.
You get a 5. Please give me a Constitution saving throw, Thea.
Okay.
Okay, that is just enough. You are not blinded. You may take your turn.
Okay. So you said we could dash during our turn.
Yes.
Okay.
And I will point out, if you zoom out to about 30, there is an area to the northeast of us that is a lake with some boulders and brush. They do have razor vine on them. The brush do, excuse me. The spiky, thorny vines.
So the dashing 3 times, is that taken into account that I can do it as a bonus also?
Excuse me. It doesn't really matter what way you can take a dash for the purposes of a chase encounter. You just have
gotcha.
a certain number of dashes you can take before you start having to risk exhaustion.
Yeah.
And you said each of the squares is equal to 10?
Correct.
Okay. So she'll move 4, 8, 10, count that out again. I lost count. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I can move to about here using the dashes. Or did I go too far?
So you have a movement speed currently of 45, doubling that to 90. Are you using a bonus action to dash?
Yeah.
Okay. And then an action as well?
Uh-huh.
So 45, 90, 90, and 45.
It's like 125?
135.
135, yeah. Sorry.
No, you're fine. That is acceptable. So use 2 of your 4 current dashes. I'm going to put 2 tokens on you. And that's to represent how many dashes you have left.
Okay.
Please roll me a d20, Thea.
Right.
A 10. Interesting. There is a roar of a lion from somewhere behind the thrumming hooves.
Oh, okay. So we now know why.
Indeed. Alright. Adran, I need a dexterity saving throw, sir. Have you been walking with your shield in hand or just empty-handed?
I've been walking with my shield in hand.
Okay, please give me a dexterity saving throw with advantage.
Alright.
Okay. I'm going to move you real quickly. There you go. Around the corner of the hill behind us come thundering the hooves of many, many, many deer. And you are caught instantly amongst the front runners of the leading deer. You don't take damage from them rushing about you yet. And I'm going to roll a d20 for you, sir. Okay, 8. Interestingly, the result is that you are caught in a stampede of spooked animals. Please make me another dexterity saving throw at normal, sir.
My dice
Ironic.
rolls really depict life.
Right. That is just enough. You are not yet knocked about for bludgeoning or piercing damage. Adran, it is now your turn. May I suggest moving quickly?
I will. Just gotta sneeze.
Fair. So your movement speed is currently 40 feet.
So
you can move 4 squares and then dash for another 4 squares.
yeah.
It's just now you have to move around a bunch of deer.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then dashing it's 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that was my dash and my move.
Alright, 1 dash gone from you. You can bonus action cast Expeditious Retreat on yourself and dash 1 more time.
That's right, I could, but that would also... Wouldn't that also eliminate one of my dots of dashing?
Yes.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna do that. Not yet.
Alright, roll d20 please.
D20 coming up.
Thank you. A 10. Another roar echoes through the air, joining with the first roar.
Oh, there's 2 of them.
Sounds like it's hunting day. And that is top of the order. Did you want to go one more round, or are we going to call it quits here?
sorry. I think we should call it quits.
I completely understand. All right, we
Okay.
will. I assume we will pick it up again next week.
As far as I know.
Excellent. I'm going to stop recording on my end. Thank you, fellow adventurers, for joining us once more. Please comment below to vote on what monsters you want to see Adran, Thía, and Varin take on next. You can vote for more than one kind at a time. The Allosaurus, the Boar, the Giant Boar, the Giant Wolf Spider, the Rhinoceros, the Swarm of Bats, the Swarm of Poisonous Snakes, the Swarm of Rats, or the Swarm of Ravens. Thank you for watching, and I hope we'll see you again next week.